Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another day of the video diary. And how's it going today? Today is a bloody cold day. Lord alive. I woke up at 6:30 this morning, wrapped in bed before the heating came on, dying. It was very, very cold. Like, I did not want to get up out of bed. I'm contemplating changing the way the heating works. I'm contemplating adding another hour into the morning so that it comes on at 6. But then at night it seems to get too hot now. It's on for 3 hours straight and it seems to get too hot. So I'm thinking of like staggering it, but I'll probably use more heating is the issue, because it's obviously turning on and off again. It's just staying constant. But I was thinking of doing like spreading it over 5 hours, just having a emergency stop there. ABS kicked in then and everything. So yeah, I'm thinking about that. Otherwise, I sorted out rendering out the video, had my breakfast slowly, got changed, had to shower, all that kind of crap. Got ready to go to uni, and I'm off to uni now. Got work to do at the beginning of it. I'm actually running quite late today, but it doesn't matter because it's a group coursework. It's not like a lecture. No one's going to fucking turn up anyway, so I'm just going to turn up and do work basically for the next 2 hours. Then a lecture, then go home. So I'm working on staff. Otherwise, I've seen like a keyboard that I can live with. If I get home and my keyboard isn't fixed from the airing cupboard, then I know what keyboard I'm going to buy. It's expensive, but it's going to have to be done. Hey all, and we're back. We're back home after after bloody pointless day again. Group coursework meeting. Went in at like 9 for a group coursework meeting. No one turns up for the group coursework meeting except Max, bless him. So it was a bit pointless. Me and Max have both done what we need to do, so there was literally no point in us being there. So came home. Oh, I didn't come home. Hung around for a bit, did some like typing up and stuff, uploaded some videos. There's now a gaming video live. Holy shit, about time. Caught up on video descriptions, all that kind of crap. Just admin shit, basically. Just connected to Wi-Fi. And yeah, it was basically just like tinkering around and stuff. Went to a ProLog lecture and learnt what I already knew. And I'm like, God damn it! Came home, had some. I've actually bought. What have I bought? It's really nice. It's really nice. What are they called? Breakfast muffins. They are so nice. Oh my god, I had it with toast, with some soup today, and I was like, this is delicious. And I've been in here, I've just done some lecture slides, lecture notes by hand. I'm now going to get onto some programming and implement this idea I had. The problem I was going to do last night, I was trying to do last night, but couldn't do because I couldn't concentrate. I've now figured out, I think, I've come up with like some genius, hey, feisty. Yeah. Come up with this genius idea. I'm like, why was I trying to do this like insanely complicated like treble list thing, like implemented lists, and I could just literally just go if and do it completely procedurally. It's gonna be awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna get my ass onto that shoe. And I am taking a work break now for an hour or so as I do my cooking, but I forgot mushrooms, so I'm gonna go buy some mushrooms because I'm a moron. Hopefully they've got the them lovely thingy ones, because those ones are absolutely delicious. I don't know what I'm thinking of. Portobello ones, but they probably won't because I'm going to Sainsbury's local, not like full Sainsbury's. But yeah, so what's been going on? I've been doing the programming now. Did I tell you I went through some lecture slides while I was like just chilling out, watching some videos and stuff? It is so cold, by the way. I've got my fleecy. Well, in the house, it's too hot for my fleecy hoodie. It's too warm. What the hell? The heater's not even on. But out here it's cold. So yeah, what I've done is, I was doing that while I was watching thingies, then I jumped over to Linux with no distractions except music, and I was sorting out the last thing on my program. I fixed a couple of bugs, like homed a couple of things, and then I've now done it so that you can select at what point of the dice you look at, so you can look at like each individual corner or the centre of the dice. However, it's kind of weird because in some you could either extend like the dice program or just a standard squared program. I took the dice program because it looks cooler, but the dice program you can rotate the dice on itself, so it kind of like, so you can just spin it, and that means that I don't think I have to, but I want to be able to rotate where I'm pointing at, so literally as the dice rotates I follow that point around the dice. And so far I've got it to happen. It kind of rotates, but it rotates faster than the dice, and it kind of follows the point and spirals around like that, and then gets around to it and goes around twice, and then finally matches again at 360. So I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on, and to do that I took a break, because quite often I fall into the trap of just sitting staring at a problem I can't solve for too long and wasting time, and I'm trying to train myself to, when I get stuck, kind of like take myself away from it and come back, or like think about it while I'm doing something else, and then go like, kind of like I used to, really. And that right there is the reason why I don't do small shops at locals, because I end up buying fucking 4 cookies, because I got a sweet tooth at the time, and I'm like, yes, why not? It's only this much. Fucking chaff. But I did use coins, so really all I've done is stolen a hot chocolate away from myself, and I had like £2 something in coins, and it was £2 something. So paying £1 for mushrooms doesn't really equate to a hot chocolate, so yeah. And I'll be less willing to spend like my next thing, because I've got to break into a note or use my card, so I'll be less willing to get a hot chocolate from now on. So maybe I'm going to say that now I've bought those cookies do me a service, because they've stopped me wanting to buy another hot chocolate or something. Yeah, because I now don't have enough money. Yeah, so really it's a good thing. He says that it's actually relatively more difficult than I originally first imagined. I actually ended up having to like dance around with it. I was thinking about it when I was cooking dinner and stuff, and I've been drawing maths on the board because I was having rounding errors, and when it was starting to rotate it would then just start to spiral inwards as the rounding got like worse and worse and worse. But I managed to fix all of that, and it's now working, and it freaking works. So now basically the spec marks for this are essentially like be able to click and move it, so you can move the camera around the, so basically like you are to me now, if I'm a square, is program a camera that can go like this and just spin all the way around. I can't spin you all the way around because I don't have enough room and my arms don't bend that way, lol. And then also beyond that as well, there's also like elevation, so it doesn't arc like that, it goes up and then looks down, so you're kind of like panning and like that. Feeling motion sick yet? So yeah, it kind of like arcs, well it tilts, so the camera will tilt down to look at you, but it's actually not even moving, for it's still arm's length away. And then after that one, you have to set where to look at, so you could say like set to look at my finger, and then you click another button and it will look at my face, and then you'll look at another button and it will go like to my down a bit, I don't know. And then basically what I was doing is with that one, I was trying to figure out how best to do that, and I figured it out, and I went through it all, and then I managed to do it, and then it will be like that, and it'll go poof. Okay, so once it was here, I then had the issue of what happens, because the cube can rotate in space, so the cube can go like that, it can go like that, and it can go like that, and the other way around, it can go rotate on all X, Y, and Z axes. And without doing it so that the point I was looking at was a fixed point in space, and then as the cube moved, I now was no longer looking at the corner. So if you were looking there and then suddenly this started to rotate out of the way, you're still looking in the same place. Mapping the camera so that it would stay in the same position and pan towards the finger as the finger rotated was hard. It was pretty hard, and there was like loads of rounding errors out the friggin' wazoo. Points were jumping all over the place, but I nailed it down. I'd show you, but I'm in a different operating system. I freaking sorted it. So now, literally, tomorrow, in my gaps, Thursdays are horrendous days, aren't they, for me? I don't like Thursdays. Tomorrow, in my gaps, I'm going to just comment it all out and show them what I did and stuff, and then just hand it in and just be done with it. And then I can move on with some other stuff, because deadlines, we've only got 3 weeks left, kinda, now, which is terrifying. And Lovely's coming next weekend, so we need to like buckle down, we need to get some deadlines and bash them out of the way, because we've got a lot of deadlines coming up. We've got a lot of group courseworks coming up, and a lot of groups aren't playing ball to a certain extent, which is annoying, and all that kind of crap. I let myself have a little bit of a let my hair down. How many tissues do I have? All of these are like unused tissues. I just put them in my pocket, so that like if I go to lectures, I'm not snuffling around. You know what I mean? Just get that kid that sniffles. I always take them so that I don't, and then I just end up with like freaking millions. I was just like, oh, as I leave, I'll pick up like another 3, put them in my back pocket. Next day, the next pocket. So yeah, that's that really. That's what I've been doing. So I played some GTA with Shawnee Boy and Daniel, which was awesome. Freaking GTA, man. It's a good ass game. But otherwise, I didn't get anything else on my to-do list done because I wanted. Technically, I could have, according to the spec, I could have done a certain number of things and just said, well, you didn't explicitly say any of that, so I didn't have to do it. But I've kind of, because this coursework, he's like really hard. He's tried really hard to make the coursework manageable for everyone. He's changed it so much, and it's really easy, this coursework. So I tried to make it as complex as I can to be like, I can do all of this stuff still. Get as many like bonus marks as I can possibly like afford to swindle, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's that. But it's done now. Now I've got like a month before the next deadline. Less than a month, I think, for the next deadline for programming. I've got till January for Lisp programming, but I want that done as soon as possible. I'm thinking of jumping onto the next graphics like ASAP. But we've got a group presentation on Monday. We've got a group meeting for that tomorrow. We've still got an entire section to put into the slides, which is like the most important section. We've got to do a report for the week after. And then we've got the integrated project, which has also got a great big massive fuck off report that needs doing for it. And we've started it, and I've got everyone to start it and stuff, but then it's if people turn up to things and then actually like show me the work, and then I can move on to the next stuff, and it's stressful times. I needed this time to play some GTA and just chill out, because tomorrow is going to be like so long. You know what I'm like? I'm in at like 9 in the morning, and then I'm there until fucking whatever time, and then I have to get back home and then go to work. So it's a busy day tomorrow, unfortunately. Yay, friggin' love it. And I'm still doing 8 hours on Saturdays. I hate that. God damn it. So yeah, gotta buckle down. No more fucking around, basically. And I keep saying that for the past couple of days, and I keep doing it. But now graphics is out of the way, I should be able to focus on stuff. This can now all move. I haven't done my wife's wash yet. My to-do list is basically shot, to be honest with you. I haven't really done much off my to-do list that I need to do. So much work. So many deadlines. University life. It's fine. So yeah, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to get ready for bed. Go to sleep. Last night, I didn't get to bed till like 2:30. So I've been pretty tired. I'm going to get to bed for 1, and then at least I'll get 4.5. That'll be fucking retarded. 5.5 hours sleep. Jesus, which is ample. So thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you later.